Another episode of Streets Verified. Actually, this is a season finale for real, for real. So we got a very special guest, AMK Alien Matt Kitty.
Yes.
Straight out of San Francisco. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm excited.
Are you excited?
Yes, I don't know. Am I supposed to look at you or the camera?
I mean, I want the camera to see your eyes, so look at the camera.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
That's all I need to know.
Let them see what's going on.
They can look at me. Y'all can look at me. You feel me? What's up?
Type shit. She already in her bag.
Type shit. Type beat.
How you doing?
I'm alive.
I think that's the first answer we got like that for.
I'm alive.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
So
I meant that too.
What does that mean to you being alive?
I'm living. I'm doing. I'm executing. I'm applying myself. I'm in it. And all of us in this room is doing that in this moment right now. So we really doing it. We're alive. God damn it.
Type shit. Where do you get this energy from? Like this, this style is different. Like you don't see too many girls running around like this. Or I don't even want to say girls, aliens, women.
Thank you. Thank you for correcting that.
I had to. My bad. Respect.
Thank you. I don't know. I just like being like an alien,
But we're okay. Oh yeah. So we had this conversation before. So let's just.
I got my Tim Duncan drip on. You feel me?
That wasn't the outfit. And before, yeah. We're gonna make sure we put the outfit right here. You know what I'm saying? The outfit was crazy. She was really supposed to come with that shit on, and she
Can you stop? No.
She did not wear the right outfit, y'all. So we're gonna talk about that later.
I had to water it down a little bit. You feel me? I had to put on that Tim Duncan. You feel me? Drip Duncan. You know what I'm saying? I was not finna wear that raggedy shit.
You was supposed to. Nah, that was the Jordan cowboy boots was crazy. Like, come on now. If you would have came here with that, I would have been like, she's really a fashionista.
Can you stop with the inspector
and that damn near match that outfit too. So you could have wore that with that. Like, I'm just saying, but we're gonna move right along.
Y'all see this shit. This is some bullshit.
It's all right. Let's go. Let's go ahead.
I get my style from just like, I don't know. It depends on my mood. I like to wear men's clothes. And I be wearing my son's clothes. And I think
how does he feel about that?
He gets irritated sometimes.
I bet.
But then if I go, cause I'll buy men's clothes and he'll be like, Mom, I ain't even gonna do him like that. You feel me? It's all me. I just be taking his drip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna do him like
respect. Yeah, cause he'll get on your head, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Trying to take his style.
Yeah.
Okay, so how'd you get the name Alien Matt Kitty, or how'd you come up with that?
So formerly, I used to do I paint and create, and I've been doing merchandise. I've been doing that for a while, and I started a long time ago, hella long ago, doing trap art shows and stuff. And I used to just go by Matt Kitty, but I went through a spiritual. What is it? Awakening. And the Mac in my name comes from Mac Dre because I love Mac Dre. And honestly, my persona, my music and all of that, it's heavily influenced by Mac Dre for real. Because Mac Dre for me was a hyphy ass genie. But was still hella respected for real. You know what I'm saying? The nigga had different personas and I soon as I got introduced to that, I was like, oh my God, this is me. So I used to go by Mac Raya when I was younger. And then I love Hello Kitty. So I broke down the name. And then I don't know, my persona of Mac Kitty was, I know this is hella deep, but I was living in a egotistical mindset. So everything I was doing on Instagram and shit, it was just hella obnoxious and just turnt and all this other shit. So I had took a step back from that. And when I say I went through a spiritual awakening, you can get lost in your own ego sometimes. During that time, I was hella broken and hella sad, but I was moving out of spite and I just wanted people to look at me, and it got hella draining. So I embraced my government name and I stopped going by Matt Kitty. And then I started doing music and I believe in aliens and all that other shit. And I felt the spiritual part of elevation that I went through, I embraced my inner alien. I was like, I can't do this music shit without Matt Kitty, so I'm a alien Matt Kitty. I know that was hella long. Was that?
I mean, it was kind of long, but that was a good description.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
yeah, need detail for sure.
Cool.
So with that though, what was the spiritual awakening for you? If I can ask you that. If it's too deep, we don't have to go.
Nah, that's what we here for. Like, we never know who's watching and who's going through that moment right now. So I try to be as transparent as possible. Right. It had a lot to do with, like, I lost my parents at a young age. And, like, when you're trying to find yourself and, like, you know, having a baby young and trying to figure things out, sometimes, like, life happens and we run behind, and I feel like a lot of us don't even have the opportunity to really open their eyes to really see themselves for who they truly are. I was really broken and I was hurt and I was damaged and I was just like really hiding behind ego. Like, and when I say ego, like all I cared about was how I looked and like going out and drinking and like I'm posting on social media like my life is hella lit and I'm gonna just keep it real. I ain't got shit to hide.
Right.
I'll never forget. I'm in the club like looking good as fuck. Me and my girls, we got a booth and the booth was comped. So the booth was only $25. Don't let these motherfuckers fool you, okay? Okay? The booth was comped. We only had to pay gratuity. I'm airing it all the fuck out. And it was people that were like, guys and girls walking past the booth and they like, oh, let's try to get in and all this stuff. I had $6 motherfucking dollars in my pocket. And I'm over here like thinking this shit was cute. And to the outside world, everybody thinking my life is lit. I was broke as fuck. And I'm over here like...
I don't think girls gonna like you giving up them secrets for real.
And too bad. Maybe the real secret is maybe if you living like that, nigga or bitch, you need to really you might need to dig deep. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got shit to hide. And if it don't apply to them, it don't apply to them.
Right.
But I had to. What works for everybody else is for them. But for me, I'm over here looking pretty as fuck. I'm getting attention, but I have $6 in my pocket. What the fuck am I doing? And I remember being in the club, and I'm like, damn, there's some loser shit for real.
For sure.
And from there, like, honestly, it made me start changing my perspective on things. And it was like, nah, this ain't important. You really got to get your shit together. And it's easy to sell that. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. A lot of people do that shit all the time. They still do it on social media now. But that woke me up. I was like, what am I doing?
What am I doing here? Nah, for sure. I think everybody had those moments in the club because I had that moment. I was in Atlanta. And I remember being in a strip club and I was out there with some OGs and they was in there going crazy. I had $75 in my pocket. Like, and I was sitting there like, hey, yo, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to have a conversation with the OG the next day. Like, I need to be figuring out whatever y'all got going on. Yeah. I need in. I don't need to just be sitting around. But
I want to go to the strip club in Atlanta and eat chicken wings.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it's a whole different vibe out there. That strip club, like they be hanging off the ceiling, like, and you just eating wings. You know what I'm saying?
I got traumatized by a strip club. I only been to a strip club twice, and when I went, the first one was in LA during some COVID shit, and I was looking around, it was bitches on wet carpet and hella botched BBLs and shit, and it kind of, where's the ass? Where's the real ass? Where are the stretch marks? Where are the cellulites? What's going on here? It's scary.
I mean, it's not really too much of that in the strip club right now. It's a bunch of everybody want to look perfect.
I don't want to see that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see real ass shaking, real chicken wings baking.
Shorty is wild. Story is wild. So what was the second strip club experience?
It was recent. It was in Sac, and my brother had just came home, so it was one of them like family
came home from like
sitting down.
The bing bing.
The bing bang boom bow.
So y'all had the strippers.
Yeah, you
That's
know.
how y'all. Yeah, that's how you
Come
bring
on
it
to a good
home,
time.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
And,
to the booty club.
We was in there, and I was hella mad because not hella mad, but didn't see much. But like there was this girl that was in there. She was so cute and petite, and she was dancing and stuff. So I threw her all the money that I had. I just, there you go. It wasn't mine, but hey, shit.
It wasn't yours.
It wasn't. My brother gave me some money. I said, let me.
That's just disrespectful.
You earned this. And then the other girl tried to come over. No, this is for her.
She tried to get some of the ones too.
It wasn't for her. That wasn't her abundance. Fly.
Damn, type shit.
Type beat.
Shit. All right. So let's get into being a female in the music industry.
Yes.
What is that like?
Okay.
What was that?
Because I'm about to keep this shit funky. Being a female in this industry, it's a lot of shit that be going on. It's a lot of washed ass shit. It's a lot of fake shit. It's a lot of real love, you know, and it's a lot of fake love. It's all about how you present yourself in the room. I'm a female artist. I write all my music. I take my shit seriously. I'm not one of these people that when I get up in the studio, I'm not here to fuck on these niggas and want to fuck for beats and put my pussy out there for an opportunity. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
So is that all? I mean, not always, but I'm pretty sure that's like the offer. Like, I got some beats for you
not like pussy. Like, I got beats for pussy. It's not like that, but it's like when you are a female.
Got beats for pussy. I ain't gonna lie. That's
beats for pussy.
That's a crazy. Hey, any producers, if y'all take that, we gotta talk. Well, go ahead. My bad.
It's not like that, but I feel like, and I know I'm addressing the negative aspect of it, but I feel like first, but I do feel like the people who don't take it seriously, they've watered it down for the people who do. So yeah, you can get in the studio and book a peer space and pretend like it's your studio and do a whole bunch of shit, and people aren't. And it's not necessarily with music, the music industry. It's just a industry thing where people can easily pretend. They buy spaces and pretend to be these people to get in the same room as you. So have I been in situations to where motherfuckers have not, they play with my music and stuff, because why are you trying to hang out with me? Why are you trying to take me out on a date when we should be focusing on music? I don't give a fuck about none of that
But what if that's how they catch a vibe?
What you mean?
I mean, you know, they gotta figure out who you are. Like, what if they trying to tailor a beat to you? You know, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. That's all. Like, that's it.
Okay.
Because like I know Jermaine, I just seen something with Usher and Jermaine Dupri when they did a few records. They went to the club and you know he hummed some shit in their ear. Then they went back and he kept the same vibe from the studio. You know what I'm saying?
That's different. I feel like, because I feel like with my producers that I work with, shout out to Too Easy, shout out to JB and Ade. For me, those are who I work with. We curate sound from scratch. Also, my folks, Drew and AC in LA. We are in an intimate space where, like, you know, we get to know each other, we create. And if like for example, Too Easy, we could go out and then maybe hear some stuff and like, but I feel like there's a big difference between building rapport with someone and like kind of like a business meeting, if you will. Like, let's go out to lunch and this and that. There's a big difference in the energy. Right. I feel like.
Okay, I get that.
It's a big difference between like a motherfucker blowing your Instagram up with hella hearts and all this other stuff and then be like, hey, you trying to come to the studio? No.
So you feel like the hearts throw off the business.
Absolutely, because Are you in this for pussy or are you in this to work? And also for me, I feel like if a person is doing it for like trying to get close for some pussy, I won't respect you as a business person because I don't think your mind is in the right place.
Right.
And I would, as for a woman too, like it works both ways. There are girls who I model and and or do this, and then she kind of like trying to do some other shit. And like, I'm not gonna say it's just one way. It works both ways. I've had men tell me like stories about like, you know, just how they have appreciated that when I come to work, we're here to work and it's no like extra exchanges and shit that. You know, it works both ways. But I wouldn't take a bitch serious either if she came here for for that, you know.
Right. Okay, so with that, you feel like that's the most negative that's going on with the business for you, or like?
For me right now, not too much. And when I first started, yeah, because it made me really discouraged, because if you're beginning as an artist and people are like kind of making you feel uncomfortable and then not sending you your music when everything, like especially like rollouts and stuff, I've had to pull my music and cancel videos and stuff and take it down if somebody's being weird, because I'm big on respect.
Right.
But I feel like now I'm in a place where I can create freely and more comfortably. I think the biggest thing is like support, and like I feel like there's a lot of gatekeeping. I also feel like I'm gonna just keep it real. Motherfuckers be intimidated for real. So like, if you coming in some shit, and like I'm a very smart individual, like that's what a lot of people may not know about me. Like, you're not gonna get me in the studio or in any business place and try to sun me or like spoon feed me, because I'm knowledgeable of things. And I feel like in the industry, if a woman is knowledgeable, like whether that's how to execute a music video, writing treatments, a storyboard, or like having some insight on how things should be, it can be intimidating. And then that's where ego comes in, and motherfuckers want to, you feel me, do that weird shit.
So a lot of people, well, I'm pretty sure people know, but people don't know that you like really are a student of the game. Like you really born into it, basically.
Yeah.
So is that where, you know, the knowledge comes in, because you've been around it your whole life and you feel like you know how it's supposed to go?
Kind of. Like, I feel like when you, like my parents aren't here, the guidance that I have, like physical guidance that I had are no longer here. So with that being said, I'm more so like a you're in the world hands on, you know what I'm saying? So if there are things that I've learned from in the past, and there's different lessons with different situations, but the same energy behind it. So I will feel for that. If I feel like this feels similar from something that I've already learned from, I can kind of, I feel like life is like a past experiences is a part of a resume. So if I feel like that, I can be like, let me like observe and shit like that. But I think every day, I feel like I'm a leader and a follower. I lead behind the right teachers, and I'm a teacher and a student. And I feel like if you're not learning something every single day, then you feel me, you're not really going anywhere. You know, there's a time to lead, there's a time to follow. And it all depends on what you intake.
Damn, alien's kind of smart.
The fuck?
Okay, my bad.
Hey, man, look at here, man. No.
My bad, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
You thought I was finna say something. The
thought
boy got the ball.
I thought this shit was gonna go left. Yeah, I thought it was gonna go a little left, but you reeled it in for sure.
Yeah, that was real hyphy Badu shit.
Nah, for sure. So with you being a female music, how does that like work with a relationship? Like with a
Ooh. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. Ooh, answer it.
No, because like we gotta talk about how there are certain men that are jealous of their partners, and women are jealous of their partners. I don't think it's necessarily like I think it's an industry relationship shit, because I don't want to say it's just boys and the guys a certain way. In this industry, it's hard because I know for me, what I went through in my past was like a person that I've had to pass up on opportunities and stuff for the sake of catering to my relationship. Because he was making me feel more uncomfortable than being in there. I don't want to have to deal with this shit when I'm here to, like, when I go to work, I'm here to work. I like to work and come home. If I'm in a relationship, I'm dedicated to my man. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Like, I don't care. But I know, like, that's easier said than done. And sometimes, like, you know, if he's a man, in my past situation, I used to just, it used to be so much. But then I started to think like, and I remember saying something, I'm like, well, shit, nigga, you do music and stuff too. So my whole thing is if a bitch is coming to shake her ass for the music videos, you trying to fuck on this bitch? Cause like, you know, is that your mindset? You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not thinking like that. And even if these niggas in this room are thinking like that, I'm not letting that shit fly. You know, so I feel like
not in this room, guys.
No, not in this.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I wouldn't even be here if I felt like that. Hell no.
I was just making sure.
They cool folks, and I really want to put that out there.
Just making sure.
Like real good energy, good folks. Like I wouldn't even be sitting in this room. But no, what I'm saying is like, I wouldn't let that happen. Like I wouldn't allow that. But unfortunately, like, and I'm really in the studio. Like, I'm single right now, but like, I be laughing at myself. I be wanting to be like,
I was
damn.
say, you just said that like with a big smile. Like, I'm single right now.
I am single, but like, I want to be in love. Like, I want to hit my man. I'll hit you. Hey, I'm in the studio right now. I'm gonna have to call you back. I'll see you when I get home. I'm trying to do that. One of them.
One of them.
I'm in the studio. What's up? I'll see you later.
You trying to play, bro? Like that's all that is. You trying to play, bro?
Damn, nigga. Like I'm gonna have to call you. Like how they do it.
I'm trying to lay this 16. Nah,
I gotta. Hey, why is you tripping? They mixing. I'll call you when they bounce the track out.
Is that how it sounds?
Yeah.
That is like, but that be the truth.
Oh my, I'm writing. Oh my God, I'm trying to write. Hey, I'm trying to lay this verse and I'm trying to lay this verse. You distracted me right now.
Damn, she making y'all look bad, bro. I'm happy I ain't a rapper no more.
Stop.
Hey, Fats, you better stop saying that shit, bro. Like that's the one you using, Fats. You in the studio.
I'm gonna hit you when. You can't.
Real nigga record.
You can't. You gotta have it on D&D. Nah, I think the person that I want needs to match my motion. You feel me? You ain't gotta do the.
What does that mean though? Like everybody say motion. Like what is motion? Like you feel me? Motion could be having a job.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is motion?
Motion. When I say match my motion, I mean like. Whatever you do is for you. I have a regular job after this. I'm a mother. I take care of home. I feel like you may not do the same thing as me and I may not do the same thing as you, but we have to be mentally and spiritually motivated to apply ourselves to whatever it is that we got going on. Right. So if you clocking in, I don't give a fuck if you was a Uber driver. Well, I do.
Stop the cap.
I'm not gonna hold. The reason why I care the reason why I care if you're an Uber driver is because I was in a situation like that and it drove me crazy. That's why. Remember when I said I gotta learn from what I've been through. So, but I mean, listen.
Bro was working all type of hours Uber driving. Is that what
I don't want to get. I don't want. It was more so. It was more so like an excuse to be stagnant in a way, like. I don't know how to, I ain't even gonna do that. But what I'm saying is, whatever your hustle is, I feel like all of us have to set a schedule, wake up, clock in, and you have to be motivated every single day.
For sure.
So when I say match my motion, meaning, okay, I wake up, I go to work, I go to the studio, and you actually see the work paying off. For you, I want the same for you, whether you're going to, you're doing whatever you're doing on your end. It has to show that. We can't have you just, me either. I'm not exempt from that. Just sitting around dead motherfucking weight. It don't work like that. And I'm the type of person who I feel like in a relationship, we should both be stepping stones. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody has an off time. Like everybody has a time to where, you know what I'm saying, they emotions slow up. So
and that's where you gotta hold shit down.
That's what I'm saying. So it'd be like you could be in full stride with what you got going on, but he's trying to hold on with getting the Uber drive, or you know what I'm saying, where he's trying to figure it out. So it'd be like sometimes that just be the, you know, a nigga trying to figure out to navigate in between what it was he was doing and where he trying to go.
And that comes with the person patience and understanding. So if you a real person and I see that that's your effort, like I'm not going to get too deep in my last situation, but I was in something like that where shit happened and I felt like, you feel me? I'm going to be there and I'm not finna complain about your situation. I will try to be resourceful. I feel like in a relationship, you should be of service of your person.
Right.
So I'm not going to just keep putting you down and complaining. I'm going to try to find some solutions or hand you tools. Where it went wrong was like as if you ain't got no hustle behind what's going on. You don't want to do this. Like I wrote it. It's a note. I haven't used this yet in a song, but I had wrote a note and I was like, how long do you stay down for somebody when you realize that down is where they want to be? Down is where they stand.
Damn.
And that works for men and women. How long do you stay down for somebody when you realize like, nah, this is where they want to be?
She drop it.
Like that's real shit. And a lot of people aren't able to really like admit like, I mean, I say this all the time. Some people have been capped out.
Not for sure.
They reach their pinnacle and they don't want to grow. They don't even want to
But
try.
sometimes people need motivation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, the only reason you could see growth or, you know, because you witness somebody doing something that you want to do in that field or, you know what I'm saying, somebody gave you some type of game. Sometimes people get depressed and lock themselves in they, you know, in their head and feel like they can't go no further. So sometimes people need the female to, you know, baby, you can do that, or you know, you could.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Because what if you doing that too?
But still, you got to keep doing it sometimes. Sometimes
And you keep doing it.
Sometimes it's like a nigga really need a push, like, and it could be like a hard push, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta get your ass up off your, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta say it just like that sometimes.
I've been
you know
all of that. Let me tell you something. You could give a nigga your last tooth and he gonna use that motherfucker to smile in the next bitch face. God damn it.
She been waiting to say that line.
God
I could
damn
tell she been waiting on that
damn
bar.
Charles, because
Oh yeah. Who the fuck is Charles?
Let's get Charles. See, I didn't did that. I didn't been the motherfucking motivator. I didn't been. See, when I get up in a relationship, let me tell y'all something. You feel me? It ain't about.
You see this shit? You feel me? Go ahead.
Look here, baby.
Pop your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me prop my.
This nigga is. Y'all see this?
Look here, baby. Look, if you out there watching, I ain't in it for the clout for real. I'm in it like, you feel me? I'm trying to be your voice when you can't speak.
This shit.
I'm trying to be your legs if you can't walk.
She is. I don't know.
I'm trying to be your hands.
She talking to somebody.
You can't move them no more, baby. God damn. All right.
And she put her smooth voice on too.
You feel me? Miss Geraldine just want love. That's all. That's all it is. Miss
Geraldine. You know? What's up with these old ass names, man?
We not finna get.
My bad. Oh yeah. Oh nah. We gonna move right by that because these niggas keep trying to come for my name, yo. Like,
what's your name?
You know they say niggas that got an apostrophe in their name is kind of like we gotta.
This shit get wicked.
You gotta take the time out to put that motherfucker up there.
That's how we
you feel about people with apostrophes in their name.
I ain't gonna lie, I just know it's always little people that come for people like me, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I noticed. So I ain't really tripping off that, man. We just gonna move past that. Cause my name is exceptional, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody should name their kid after me, especially if it could be a girl, you should name it DeAndre. You know what I mean?
You put it out there.
I ain't tripping, man, cause that's a player name, like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, we bleep shit around here. Look at Julia. Julia like, I ain't bleeping shit no more. Julia be wanting my name out there too.
How you feel when do you put the apostrophe when you done writing the full name, or do you put it after you write the first initial? That's what I want to know.
I put my shit after the E. Feel me? I put my shit after the E, bro.
It's like a little treat, like take that.
A little treat, nah.
Treats, like you know, fine, you know.
I ain't even finna. I don't even like saying governments on here. You feel me? Mac Raya.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be able to get the name from that though, right?
Nah.
Mariah. Got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Since we giving out gubbies on here today.
It's okay.
Name drop. We gonna bleep that. Don't trip.
Thank you. It's cool.
We'll bleep it. So, how's the acting? Like, how'd you get into acting?
By pretending to like these niggas.
I like that.
Hey, Julian, we getting a bunch of clips, man. Make sure you mark that one.
I learned it from the best. I got the acting from, the niggas that like to smile in my face, baby. You gotta learn. You gotta learn something from these fuck ass niggas.
Oh my God, man. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was bringing in here today. You feel me? I didn't know she was gonna be man bashing like this.
Nah,
guys.
I love all y'all.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, type shit.
I've been, the women too. we all got a little bit of something. I got into acting when I was a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
I did like a play. It was called Joe Turner's Come and Gone, and like this lady had came up to my mom.
Damn, my bad. I'm sorry because you said Joe Turner, but for some reason Joe Jackson clicked in my head.
Bitch, I'm about that action. You can call me Joe
I was
Jackson.
gonna
If
be
being
like,
is your
what
friend,
the
if for sure
fuck?
I'm spazzing.
They got a play about Joe Jackson. Like I was saying, what type of play was that? But go ahead, my bad. They walked up to your mom.
The ass that got beat into fame. The Joe Jackson story.
Nah, for sure. He do need a story though.
He got a story. His family. Shit.
Nah, I'm like a movie just for Joe though. Like how
His back, his
like
lore.
how you see, but how you see your kid. You know what I'm saying? Just how he did that. Like you know, you really pushed your kids to be great. Like you know what I'm saying? And most people don't see that shit. So
the whole family.
he whipped them like in a living room, little ass living room. You know what I'm saying? Drove them to like you don't foresee talent like that. And all of them wasn't talented, but
Michael and Janet.
Was super talented.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
I just seen Janet in
Performing?
Hella Close. Hell yeah. And oh my God.
Was it dope?
Whew, that was Janet Jackson.
Like was she like was her move still like
Yes.
you know?
I walked up close, I was screaming. I was like, Janet! And I'm looking at her and she's like so cute and petite. And while I was watching her performing,
she's short?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I had looked up how tall she was, and we the same height.
Y'all caught that
Y'all
bar?
believe that?
Y'all caught that bar?
She's
told
7'11". Nah, but it was beautiful to see her perform because it was like an honor. Like I like going
for sure.
to concerts to see and feel the energy of the performer, and it's only a few people that have really moved me.
Have you seen Badu?
Absolutely.
Of course
That's
she
my
did.
twin.
You was trying to bring her ensign in here. What is? Yeah, what is?
Badu Pussy.
That's really what it's called though. Like I just thought like
It's called the Badu Pussy Incense, and I got the one.
you can't buy it in stores for sure. It can't.
Only online. So it's exclusive, just like Badu Pussy. What do y'all think Badu Pussy is? What you think Badu Pussy is?
Death, kryptonite, like some shit that got yeah. My boy quit the. Everybody she did would never drop music again. Like never drop another song again. I don't know what she got in there, but I want no part. And it's crazy because I be seeing how thick she is, and I be like, damn, I didn't even know. Like I didn't even know it was back there, so I get it.
Window seat.
But it's like, you feel me? Like hell nah. That's why you gotta. And then she, come on, you walk around with incense like that's supposed to be yo. Come on, boy. It don't smell like. But you don't know because you ain't never whiffed her vajayjay.
No, I mean, I didn't buy the pussy smelling incense. I bought the ones.
She got different incense.
Yeah, she got different ones. I bought the ones that said it was the August Alsina entanglement ones. And I bought the ones that say you need to.
Why the fuck? What the fuck is an entanglement incense? Like, what does that smell like? It smells like
them incense smell good as fuck.
That shit smell. It sound like it stink. I'm just saying.
By the way, I couldn't bring my incense up in here.
I said you could bring it as long as it don't
my
stink.
sage.
You feel me? Now you'll say you got crystals on the table.
Sure do.
Like it's good energy in here. You ain't have to bring them.
I didn't say it wasn't no good. Bad. You know what? Look, I'm the hyphy witch. I carry these everywhere I go.
You carry
my crystals, my wand. It's a selenite wand. I carry it everywhere I go.
A what?
Selenite wand.
Selenite wand. So what is that? Damn, it sound heavy as shit too.
It is.
So what does that do though? Like you put it in this like this in the charge. I'm just trying to see how you do your thing. That's it. I'm just trying. I don't know nothing about crystals, but
I do like this.
But you said that.
All niggas.
You just put it up like.
Voila! Fuck it as am. Fuck it as eat. These niggas come home. They come after me.
Not rehearsed.
Hey, that shit really.
Alakazam, Alakazam. These niggas is here. They sucking my toes.
She really is a witch, guys.
I really am.
Cause that really sound like a fucking spell that she didn't put on a nigga before.
I didn't put spells on.
I feel like it's gonna be a bunch of people in the comments on here talking about just all the spells you didn't put on them before. Like
they can't speak no more. They all blocked. Spiritually and physically. I don't fuck with them niggas. Them niggas ain't gonna speak on me. They know better. You look. I'm a soul toucher.
God damn.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
you got that Erica Badu going on. That's what you saying. Niggas, they gonna just say what they like. She cool, and they just gonna move on with the conversation. Like
Them niggas is gonna say, I love her. Hey, if she can you screenshot this to send this to her? Cause I'm blocked.
screenshot.
And I've never moved on in my life.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. That's a weird thing.
It's not about pussy.
What is it about?
Well,
What is it about that has these guys screenshotting and sending a message to somebody to get in contact with you?
it's about it's a spiritual thing. Like
Like what spirit though? Like this spiritual shit. I mean, excuse me.
No.
I don't even mean to say my bad. But this spiritual thing, like what do you feel like is a soul tie that you putting on these guys?
First of all, I don't be putting no soul ties on niggas. I'm not a predator. There are, and just so motherfuckers know, guys, ladies, and men, there are people who do
Soul tie is
do put-
predatorial?
Hell yeah. That's why, like, look at here. Motherfuckers can't be out here fucking. That's why I'm not out here fucking, because sex is powerful. Pussy is powerful. Dick is powerful. It be bitches out here that really be out here fucking on niggas and putting energy on them, and now the nigga all tired and all discombobulated and shit because the bitch then sucked your energy, like not in a good way, and then took that energy and go run to the next motherfucker. And same with women. There's niggas that got dick that's now you all fucked up and you tired and you drained and shit because the energy behind that is not good. So if a person is not practicing,
I had a cold bar for that, but I caught myself.
No, say it.
Nah, it's all good. Go ahead.
No, say it.
Just the sucking of the energy, you know what I'm saying?
No, because you know, baby.
That's why I didn't try to fuck up the flow.
talking
Like,
about-
my bad. Go ahead, keep going, my bad. Back to the spirituality. My bad.
Talking about sucking energy around this motherfucker. Let me show you, eater out. Okay.
My bad, guys. I didn't mean to. She was dropping knowledge. My bad.
See, and that be the problem.
My bad.
You thinking with the wrong head.
Nah, I heard you. I just my bad. You right. You right. Type shit. Go ahead. Please continue.
But back to what I was saying. All that sucking and fucking and shit y'all be doing out there.
What the hell do you think with?
Yeah, like you know what I mean. I don't.
All that sucking and fucking y'all be doing out there gonna be fucking y'all brains up mentally. Go celibate, y'all.
I can't preach that, but take some time, figure yourself.
No. All bullshit aside.
Go celibate.
Huh?
Go celibate.
It feels good when you do, because when you go celibate, you abstain from sex, you really like get like your energy, you feel different and shit like that, and like you have better discernment. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I personally feel like sex is a plus in things, but I'm not pressed for that. I be feeling like sometimes people be so caught up in dick and pussy that they not trying to like elevate their souls for real. And like, if we live in a dick and pussy mindset for the rest of your life, like, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, bitches would be like, oh, I fucked that nigga. Okay, cool. I don't give a fuck. But what else do you have that you could stand on besides a story about fucking somebody? You feel me? But I feel like when you abstain from sex to an extension, I mean, it's like a diet. You get to your energy right, and then if you do fuck or you have sex with somebody and they throw you off, or you kind of like, you could feel the difference in the energy. I don't know, unless I got Badu pussy.
Hey, yo, what the?
I don't know, y'all.
I don't know, man. With that energy thrown off the JJ, I don't want it.
What do you mean energy thrown off for JJ?
I'm just saying.
Like bad pussy? Like bad
That
energy
throws off.
pussy?
Yeah, that throws off my energy, like, or it sucks away my energy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want that type of vajayjay.
I wouldn't want that shit either. The fuck?
That's not good vagina.
No, it's not. And that shit be when motherfuckers out here fucking on hella people, and it's like you running around and you fucking on this person, and you fuck with somebody that's like really practices spiritual discipline, and you fuck somebody, you could feel all of that shit. Like, that's real shit.
I mean, yeah, or you could just be feeling crazy.
No.
Because it could just
The
be
people-
It could just be emotions that you've been abstaining from, and this guy just put raw penis in you, and now you're just going crazy over it.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm being the devil's advocate.
The
Stop
spiritual
making this
people
face
watching
over
this,
there.
The spiritual people watching this. All my witch pussy bitches.
See what
out
I'm
here.
saying? You see what I'm
Listen,
saying? Witch
You
pussy.
you could feel the other bitches like this. Some deep shit. You could literally feel like I'll say in my last situation, this nigga was lying. And he was fucking on me. And I knew that like something was not right because my body didn't feel right. My energy didn't feel right. I started getting like hella depressed and you could really feel the other energy of the other motherfucker on you. And I'm like, this something ain't right, nigga. What's up? He's lying about it or whatever. And then like, you feel me? I could like in his whole aura, I could feel the bitch's energy on him. And
You
feel
can
me?
feel the bitch's aura.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I could smell the bitch house on the nigga when he came to my house. I could feel all that energy.
Damn.
That shit, and that's a whole different conversation. Cause like I remember having thinking to myself like I could feel this shit, and why am I here? Like why am I having to play stupid for what? You feel me? But I didn't love myself at that time. But bitch, I can't say the same now. I can't. Shit.
Hey, this nigga is wild.
I'm happy as fuck. My soul was broken. This time last year, I was crashed the fuck out. But now, catch me on the streets, verified podcast, living my dreams, bitch.
That was a good drop right there. No back. We gonna need to chop
Yeah,
that
do
one
it.
up. But okay. This shit didn't went all over the place, man. I ain't gonna lie. I knew it. Was
You
gonna
knew
be
it.
I knew it was gonna be a great session. But okay, let's get back to the music.
Okay.
So how do you curate your vibe? Like, cause your style is different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like I seen the videos you got. Like how do you come up with that? And you say you do all the stuff yourself. So.
Mm-hmm. I direct all my stuff. I write all my stuff. I write all my music. I write my storyboards, my treatments. My last video I shot was for my song Slap. Shout out to Too Easy. Shout out to Directed by Dag. I shot that shit off 1 hour of sleep. I have like so many crazy ideas, and I feel like I told myself when I got into my music, like I know my music isn't for everybody. I know not everybody is like, oh, turn that Alien Mark Kitty on. But the difference between me and whoever else, I don't give a fuck. So I told myself like, if I do this shit, I gotta be authentically myself, because if I put on a facade, eventually I'm gonna get drained and tired. And like I feel like some of these not just women artists, but artists fall behind the facade and they're like puppets. Like they get tired. Like I know some of this shit gotta be tiring. Like you gotta keep on doing these gimmicks
Right.
for the next viral moment and shit. But I've always been this way, and I have a lot of inspiration from like Missy Elliott. Like I said, Mac Dre, I love everything about him, like the uniqueness of it. Parliament Funk, Rick James, Prince, like all of like the psychedelic, crazy 70s shit. I love, and I like put it all together and just make it my own and really just take the time, because I'm an artist. Like I feel like
Do it take you long to create?
no, but yeah, because I'm still a mom and like regular life should be happening. So I have to sit and like make intentional time to do that. But like when we get in the studio, like I've learned that making sounds curated, like my albums that I'm working on right now, like I have an album with Too Easy called Meet the Fuckos, and every song and every sound is created from scratch. Meet the Fuckos. Meet the Fuckos, you fucks. That's what I call my fans, the Fuckos.
What the hell?
It's okay. You gonna meet it soon. And no two songs sound the same. Everything is curated on the spot, and it's like really, if people seen, I don't let people in my studio sessions either, but if people seen like how some songs come about.
I ain't gonna lie, I just seen you post some shit, and I damn near was gonna make that the clip, like what? It's on your page. You was doing a brat brat, like whatever. And
oh, that with Dage. Shout out to Dage.
that shit
They
died.
So that was some random shit. That wasn't my session, but they had hit me And I was like, shit, I'll pull up. The way I walked in that motherfucker, like straight to the booth. And I just did hella like random sounds and stuff. But
Like Shorty was just in there screaming like,
yeah, that's what they wanted.
brah, brah,
Brow.
like,
I do vocal warm-ups like that. I
and
be
then
screaming.
they was just in the studio, like in the room, bro. They just in there listening to it back, bro. Like,
Shit. Cause it's energy. Shit. That should be feeling good. You like, fuck Charles, fuck you.
so can we know who the fuck Charles is? Please. Like, cause I know whoever bro
You cool
is.
with him?
I don't even know who the fuck Charles is. Like, I'm just saying, I know whoever he is, he's sick of you. Like, cause it's like you got a whole promo for bro.
Cause DeAndre and Charles.
Whoa,
That sound like
what the? Hey, mark the time down so you bleep bleep. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
that sound like a combo, a wombo of a combo that I don't want nothing to do
Like,
with.
so fuck DeAndre and fuck Charles.
Yeah.
We should make some t-shirts like that, cause I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? I love to hate.
Nah, I don't fuck with Charles. Fuck that nigga. Does Charles sound like a trustworthy person?
Yeah. I got an uncle named Chuck.
See,
It's Charles, but Chuck.
but why do you think he go by Chuck? Cause he don't want to embrace the inner Charles.
That's fucked up, bro. He's a good guy, man.
Charles ain't shit. Charles ain't shit, but a raggedy ass nigga. Charles ain't shit. Look here. Charles went down to that damn juke joint and never came back home, baby. I don't give a fuck about him. Mm-hmm. That's on Miss Geraldine. That's all
Who
we
the
gonna
fuck
say.
is Geraldine?
Don't worry about it, baby. If you ain't hip to it, then I can't get you.
God
Can't get
damn,
you.
I just want to know these old ass names you pulling up from the 60s and shit. Charles and Geraldine. I know them old niggas mad as hell. Like, whenever you got into it with them, you done made songs about them and everything.
I'm Geraldine. Geraldine is one of my personalities. I have different personalities.
Please let us know.
Okay.
Geraldine.
We got stop. See, you're trying to clown. He trying to clown me, y'all. But you know when you got apostrophes in your name, sometimes you might not understand people with, you know.
Bro.
I got Mac Kitty. I got Mac. I got AMK, Alien Mac Kitty. And then I got Miss Geraldine. And Miss Geraldine is she from the 70s, but I got two variants of her. Like, she hella old, like she's 77, but she look good for her age. She still look young. And then I got the younger version of Geraldine. Now, I don't know what happened between her and Charles, but she don't fuck with that nigga. But Geraldine, a whole ass queen pin, you know what I'm saying? Rick James wrote songs about her, Prince and them. You feel me? One of them. And then I got Onyx.
Let me ask you this. What the fuck is going on in your head?
When your parents die by the time you're a teenager, what the fuck else am I going to do besides make the best of this?
I'm just trying to figure out. Like when these characters start popping up.
They've been here forever.
Geraldine, Charles.
I'm not Charles.
Esther. Oh, I said that out loud. My bad. I thought I said that.
I don't have an Esther, but I got Edna. But we not gonna talk about that. That hit close to home.
Edna.
You don't want to know about Edna.
I don't, cause that's a cold ass 1950 grandma. Like Edna, fuck. Edna Jean, huh? Edna Jean.
Edna G.
That's what it sounds like.
I got Onyx. Most people know Onyx, Geraldine, and Matt Kitty.
What the fuck is Onyx?
You don't want to know. That's the dark side. That's the
Everything been sounding pretty dark.
DeAndre. I mean, stop.
Hey yo, I'm gonna keep it real, man. This shit right here.
Please stop. It's not dark. It is nothing.
We had an agreement before we came on here, and you didn't fumble the ball.
Well, as soon as you said little people,
I can't help your size.
I'm 7'11" in real life, y'all.
Like, little people always get mad at me. Like, I can't blame God. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame me. Like, I'm not height challenged. You are. I said that out loud. My bad, guys. But so
Edna
Jean.
Nah, like yeah, I got a crazy mind, y'all. That's probably why I'm single. Cause you know when you just crazy as fuck, niggas ain't got time for me. That's all it is.
You hear you? You know what I'm saying? Nigga got to deal with Edna Jean, fucking Charles, Geraldine.
One of them took accountability. Huh?
One of them, but the other 5 niggas ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I take accountability. Stop. I'm not one of them.
When though, like in character?
Nah, if I'm wrong on some shit, you know something. A fun fact about me, I give myself space to be wrong. I be trying to be wrong, if that makes sense. Meaning, like,
None.
huh?
That makes no sense.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down.
You try to be wrong.
I give myself space to be wrong. Meaning, if I am in a situation where I'm confronting something, and maybe, you know, there's a treatment or something that I'm receiving, and I'm like, hey, is this motherfucker tripping, or is this da-da-da-da-da? Like, I give myself a space to be wrong, meaning I don't really want to assume the worst, so I'd rather be wrong about assuming that this is what's happening, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? You get where I'm going?
No. I think
You get what I'm saying?
I think every guy in here. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Like, what the fuck is she talking about?
I don't want to jump to conclusions. I don't want to jump to conclusions right away. I want to believe that this is not what I think it is. So sometimes as a woman, we have intuition and I can feel something. So instead of just going outright and saying, hey, this is what's going on, and there's nothing that you can say to make me feel different, like, just say
so if you're wrong, like you just said, you give yourself space to be wrong. But if you're wrong and you already have your intuition, how are you going to accept that you're wrong?
If I'm wrong about what I'm
if you're
insinuating?
such strong feelings about your, you know, the spirituality of what you're feeling, but you're wrong,
then I have to check my ego and humble myself and listen. That's
how often, like honestly, how often will you do that?
all the time. That's how I'm able to have these conversations. Like, you got to be honest with yourself in order to have those type of conversations. Otherwise, I could say niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit forever when it's not that.
This nigga Dre over here.
No, it's real. You gotta, because
Preach, sister.
that's what I'm, because like
Women is crazy.
No,
bro.
because if it was an egotistical statement, I would have said, "Oh, I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong."
It's just crazy because I see some shit where it's like if 2 women in the room, they damn near like, bruh. And
Yeah.
It makes sense though.
But it depends on the type of frequency that you vibrate on. You know what I'm saying? We could understand that because, but somebody else that's not, if a woman was in here not on that frequency, she would challenge that. And then we're going to shift the blame onto the man. Like, nah, but the reason why I felt like that is because he did this. And like,
oh, wait, y'all heard that?
What?
We just get the blame for no reason. We ain't.
In some cases, yeah. So I talked about the men. In some cases, yeah, y'all do.
Why is that though? Why do we get?
Because some women aren't ready to face the loser inside of them. I'm gonna just keep it real. Some bitches are losers out
We can
there.
agree to something.
No. We gonna get there. No, because some bitches.
I like that.
Some bitches are losers.
So,
some bitches wake up with no agenda, nothing. They've been capped out. They don't have no drive to wake up. They might see, and this is what I said earlier about how some women are jealous of their partners. And no, just when these motherfuckers come in the comments talking about I'm a pick me or none of that, I don't give a fuck about the attention from nobody. This is just some real ass shit. When you wake up and like, if a woman does not, as women, we have babies, you know what I'm saying? We have certain things, clean the house and something, you know, into the society's eye, we don't have a lot of women in position of power. Mm-hmm. Some women only feel powerful by fucking another bitch's man. I fucked her man. When I see her, then now I feel like this. Like, it's like that's how I feel powerful. Okay. But can you establish a business? Can you hold down the fort? Or like, what else? So what ends up happening is like, if a woman has capped out where she simply does not have the capabilities to be in the position of power in regards to, and I'm not saying it's not powerful to nurture a home, and I got so much respect for women who can do that, like hold it down. But if she's not in the position to know what it feels like to have something of her own besides something that involves her kid or her nigga, and she has no identity of herself, that's where that jealousy and that, nigga, you're the reason why I can't be nothing because this was some trauma from when you was little. Like, this is some deeper shit.
Right.
You're not willing to face that. I could still to this day, if I wanted to, blame all my relationships on the nigga and be like, no, I'm still getting up every single day doing what's best for me, because at the end of the day, I have something I can hold that is mine, that's aside from my son, aside from whatever I've been through, and I'm able to, like, I'm okay with that. I'm grounded with that. But if I were to go in every situation and be like, nah, nigga, bitches know niggas be losers sometimes. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes bitches fuck with a nigga it's easy to blame. It's easy to blame you because you're not making the best choices in life. So I can go ahead and blame you because you're an easy choice for me to do that. Right. You knew he wasn't shit. I seen something that said, how the fuck do you expect $200 after you have a baby by a nigga when he only had $5 in his pocket? You can't, you feel me? So yeah, what I say is,
that was hard.
No, because it's some women are not happy with themselves. They don't know how to sit the fuck down and look at the true honest person that they are. They want to get on the phone. I don't be on the phone with bitches gossiping about who fucked who. I don't watch that baddies and all that shit. Now sometimes it's cool to indulge a little bit, but that's not what I'm limited to. And there's some women that are not limited to that. But when you feel like you don't have it in you, you become jealous and bitter, and now I'm just gonna be mad at the nigga all day. I'm gonna blame him for everything that shortcoming to me, like, cause I don't wanna accept that shit.
Right.
I mean, I was mad at my last nigga for hella shit, but I had to sit back and say, bitch, you didn't love yourself enough. You didn't love yourself enough to let go. You kept allowing it. Right? I could still blame him and be like, niggas ain't shit. No, I allowed some dumb shit. Did I learn from it? Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Accountability. 101.
Type shit.
So to my man out there, if you watching, just know I listen. I'm patient and I'm accountable.
Run, my boy. Run fast, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Run, nigga. You know what I mean?
You trying to cry in my lap, nigga? Are you trying to... Okay.
All right, yeah, man. Hey, man, we finna wrap this one up, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna wrap this up.
They trying to cry in my lap.
So let the people know what you got going on. If you got anything, finna drop albums.
They can follow me on Instagram, Alien Mac Kitty. That's where all my music is on all streaming platforms. I'm just, dropping songs every few months. I got my album. I don't have a release date officially, so we have 2 projects, which is the Emo Boys and Meet the Fuckos, and I'm just doing shows and shit. It's cool. I'm out to play it for you. I'll play you some stuff.
I got it. The Fuckos.
The Fuckos. Shout out to Cam and Taheen. Them is the Fuckos. And JB Jams and Ade. Those are the Emo Boys. But yeah, I'm doing shows around like the city and stuff. Like it's kind of like, as the opportunities arise. I have a movie that I'll be starring in. I'm waiting for that. Shout out to Maya. Shout out to Toriano for like giving me that opportunity. And yeah, I'm just doing stuff.
Movies.
You feel me? Movies, podcasts.
Could we get the name of the Tubi movie? Shorty got some shit on Tubi, so I just like.
It's called The Function. Look it up on Tubi. I actually play alongside Big Tati Baby, so it's cool. Yeah, go watch it. It was a little role, and the nigga from 3 Strikes, Brian Hooks, he's in it too.
That man, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro, funny as shit.
Yeah, it was cool. That was my first movie.
All right, well, I appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Dope interview, great content.
Did you have fun?
Shit was a little scary. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Shit was a little scary,
That's
man.
what all my niggas say about me. They all get scared, you feel me? But it's cool. don't get scared.
I feel sorry for you niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie. This Shorty is a whole witch for sure.
I am.
For sure. But this another episode of Streets Verified, man. We out. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate Alien Matt Kitty for stopping through.
I appreciate you.
FLY. Hey, bitch, cause a young nigga fly.